Hello and welcome to Latest Trends 2023, the channel where we explore the most exciting and innovative developments in science, technology and society. I'm Jay, your host for today's episode. In this video, we're going to talk about the green revolution, how green hydrogen, nuclear fusion and other clean technologies are transforming the world in 2023. Green hydrogen. Green hydrogen is defined as hydrogen produced by splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen using renewable electricity through a process called electrolysis. This results in very low or zero carbon emissions, unlike gray hydrogen, which is produced by steam reforming of natural gas and represents 95% of the market to the power of 5. Green hydrogen has the potential to provide clean power for various sectors that are hard to electrify, such as steel and cement production, long-haul freight, shipping and aviation. It can also be used to store energy from renewables and transport it over long distances. Green hydrogen has been gaining momentum around the world as a key pillar of a net-zero economy. At the UN Climate Conference COP26 in 2021, several countries and companies pledged to increase their production and use of green hydrogen. For example, the Green Hydrogen Catapult Initiative announced that it aims to install 45 gigawatts of green electrolyzers by 2027 to the power of 1. The European Commission adopted a set of legislative proposals to decarbonize the EU gas market by facilitating the uptake of renewable and low-carbon gases, including hydrogen. The United Arab Emirates launched its new hydrogen strategy aiming to hold a fourth of the global low-carbon hydrogen market by 2030 to the power of 1. And Japan announced it will invest $3.4 billion from its Green Innovation Fund to accelerate research and development and promotion of hydrogen use over the next 10 years. Nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion is a reaction in which two or more atomic nuclei are combined to form one or more different atomic nuclei and subatomic particles to the power of 5. This releases huge amounts of energy, as it is the process that powers active or main sequence stars like the Sun to the power of 5. A nuclear fusion process that produces atomic nuclei lighter than iron-56 or nickel-62 will generally release energy, while the fusion of heavier nuclei will absorb energy to the power of 5. Nuclear fusion uses lighter elements such as hydrogen and helium, which are more fusible than heavier elements such as uranium, thorium and plutonium, which are more fissionable to the power of 5. Nuclear fusion has been pursued for decades as a potential source of virtually unlimited, low-carbon, low-radiation energy on Earth. However, it is extremely challenging to recreate and sustain the conditions needed for fusion to occur. The temperature required is above 100 million degrees Celsius, which is much higher than the core of the Sun to the power of 5. No materials can withstand such heat, so scientists have devised a solution in which a superheated gas or plasma is held inside a donut-shaped magnetic field to the power of 6. In 2022, a major breakthrough was achieved by the UK-based Jet Laboratory, which smashed its own world record for the amount of energy it can extract by squeezing together two forms of hydrogen, deuterium and tritium to the power of 6. The experiments produced 59 megajoules of energy over 5 seconds, 11 megawatts of power, which is more than double what was achieved in similar tests back in 1997 to the power of 6. This validated the design choices that have been made for an even bigger fusion reactor now being constructed in France. ITER to the power of 6. ITER is supported by a consortium of world governments, including from EU member states, the US, China and Russia. It is expected to be the last step in proving nuclear fusion can become a reliable energy provider in the second half of this century to the power of 6. ITER aims to produce 500 megawatts of power from 50 megawatts of input power for at least 400 seconds by 2035 to the power of 7. Other clean technologies. Green hydrogen and nuclear fusion are not the only clean technologies that are transforming the world in 2023. There are many other innovations that are helping to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, improve energy efficiency and enhance environmental sustainability. Here are some examples. Carbon capture and storage, CCS. This technology involves capturing carbon dioxide from industrial processes or power plants and storing it underground or using it for other purposes. CCS can help mitigate climate change by preventing carbon dioxide from entering the atmosphere. According to the Global CCS Institute, there were 26 large-scale CCS facilities operating globally in 2020, with another 40 under development to the power of 8. Solar power. This technology converts sunlight into electricity using photovoltaic cells or concentrated solar power systems. Solar power is one of the fastest-growing renewable energy sources in the world. According to the International Energy Agency, IEA, solar power capacity increased by 22% in 2020 despite the COVID-19 pandemic, reaching almost 720 gigawatts globally to the power of 9. The IEA projects that solar power will become the largest source of electricity generation by 2030 under its Sustainable Development Scenario to the power of 9. Electric vehicles, EVs. These vehicles run on electricity instead of gasoline or diesel. EVs can reduce air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions from transportation. According to Bloomberg NEF, global EV sales grew by 43% in 2020 despite the COVID-19 pandemic, reaching almost 3 million units. Bloomberg NEF forecasts that EVs will account for more than half of all passenger car sales by 2040. That's all for today's episode of Latest Trends 2023. I hope you enjoyed learning about how green hydrogen, nuclear fusion and other clean technologies are transforming the world in 2023. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts on these topics. Thank you for watching and see you next time.